Why isn't running the future Ratchet and Clank games more popular? Generally it's because they don't have as good of movement tech as this is the OG trilogy. But they're still good games. That was all about that bass. So did Rockabilly. Well, Rockabilly came from jazz. Like bluegrass. Basically, if you draw a through line of American jazz and bluegrass and rockabilly, it all leads back to Negro spirituals. Every bit of it. Like, American classical music is grounded in folk song, which is, at least to some degree, influenced by Negro spirituals. I eventually want to run Deadlocked. I really do. It's a really chill game. It's not that difficult. There's a lot of really interesting tech that separates it from the rest of the series. I want to run it. I just haven't. I haven't felt like I was finished running this other stuff just yet. You know. A gold split. You know, I've gotten a few of these, Rubu. It's not just the one. He'll run Deadlocked when he gets the 27 in Ouya. You're probably not wrong, Rebag. So you guys know, I do want to grind Ouya NG Plus again. Squonk found a trick. So you guys know, for those of you who have watched my Ouya runs, when I was grinding for 3116, you guys know about Obani Gemini's side flips, more likely than not. But basically, Obani Gemini side flips was this insanely difficult trick. It required like 4 to 5 2-frame tricks in a row to do properly. And it was fucking ridiculous. And like the odds of hitting it in a run, I got to the point where I hit it like 1 in every 5 times, and I felt like I was accomplishing something fucking incredible. Squonk found a faster trick that is also easier by a very large degree. It removes the 4 to 5 2-frames and adds one 1-frame trick. So now it is 1 frame perfect trick that saves 10 seconds in total. And if I can hit it, then sub 31 is very doable. Yo, thanks for the good luck, IN.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Evo Light 9 with the fresh sub. Evo Light from out of nowhere. Thank you so much for the sub. That really means a lot to me. Welcome to the Rack Pack. It's a pleasure to have you here. I don't even think I recognize your name. Like, if you're new, like I always say this every single time I don't recognize somebody's name, but if you're new, please, by all means, it's time to start the year off right. Well, there you are. Thank you so much for the support, and I appreciate it. I don't know what else to say. It's very generous of you. And I hope that you enjoy your time here in the stream. So, I don't have 100 Rhino ammo right now, but that's okay. For those of you guys who don't know, it's way more important to have decoy ammo than it is to have Rhino ammo. Unless there's like some freak like divine intervention that prevents you from doing this properly. There should never be a time when you're running this category that you run out of Rhino ammo, but it's very easy to run out of decoy ammo if you get bad RNG or you fuck up a couple of things. Australia's just America with its head screwed on tighter. In some ways, not in all ways. I mean, I feel like if you look at the grand scheme of things, most countries can be boiled down to that sort of thing. There's definitely some very interesting cultural divides between Australia and America. I mean, the most important one being that you guys call McDonald's Maccas. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Alright, good luck, Falgan. Have a good night's sleep. Is pantsless the appropriate way to watch or the only way to watch? It hasn't been instituted into law yet, but it's like a soft rule of this chat. You have to not be wearing pants. Like, if you're wearing pants, you're gonna make everyone else uncomfortable. That's very true, Nuka. I love the origin story of Australia, that it's just where the UK sent their criminals. $50% off McDonald's? Wow, that's a dream come true. What more could you want in this world than half off McDonald's? Nice. I forget. Did I already add one to the sub counter? I'm adding another one. I don't care. The numbers don't mean anything anyway. That was very sketchy, but I'm kind of like, I'm very glad that worked, but it really shouldn't have. Yo, what's up, Electivire? Good to see you again. Yo, lay it on me, Link. I'm probably not going to see it because I'm doing the race right now, but I will do my best. Dude, my mom's getting me a space heater. I don't know why my mom keeps buying me things. Like, I keep telling her I'm an adult. But she saw a space heater for, like, pretty cheap on eBay. And so she just nabbed it for me. And so now I won't have to, like, wear blankets all the time on stream. Because my house is so fucking cold all the time because the insulation is terrible. You know that saying, you get what you pay for? That's this house in a nutshell. It's very cheap, but there's some pretty glaring weaknesses with this house. One of which being that it's always very cold. And I despise the cold. Oops. Just let her buy me stuff. That seems reasonable, Monkey Man. Oh shit. Hold on, Link. Am I crazy or just buying for my future a good move? I mean, if it's for your future, then it's not that crazy, I don't think. Like, I'm eventually gonna want to spend a lot on a new computer. That's my next big purchase after I get my car. Like, after I finally get enough to buy the car, I want to move to the world of desktops, because I'm currently streaming on a laptop. I've been streaming on a laptop the entire time I've been partnered, which is probably why my my stream quality is so spotty sometimes. But I've never actually owned a desktop, believe it or not. I've never owned a car, I've never owned a desktop. That's some not poor people shit. Miss me with that middle class bullshit. No, Jin, you don't have to get me a PC, dude. Jin, like, fucking, God fucking love him. God fucking love Jin. He tries to be my sugar daddy all the fucking time. And I'm like, you don't have to do this. But by that point, it's already too late. You got your first car last month? Dude, congrats. Oh, I was like, this has got to be the run I get it. This has got to be the run I get first try. But I didn't want to jinx it. Hi, Summer. One for Zeb, one for porn. I love it. What kind of budget are you thinking about for your PC? I know you can get a really good PC for under $1 grand. If you buy the right parts. My friend just built a desktop himself. He said he's gonna help me out. He can load League of Legends in like 2 seconds now. He's got that processing power. Alright, I double jumped there because the first jump didn't really look great. And there's one thing you don't want to fuck around with, it's jumping onto this taxi. I know from experience. Whew. Good shit. I'll take it. I only lost 1 second, that was with a long load. Might be a bit personal, but how religious is your family?
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Drummer guy, thank you so much for 2 months, dude. I feel like it's been more than that, but if I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm just stupid, I guess. Either way, thank you, dude. Welcome back to the Rack Back. Okay. How religious?
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
And Golden Turkey with the 2 months. Thank you, Golden Turkey. Welcome back as well to the Rack Pack. And thank you for the good luck, nut. My family was... My grandparents are religious. Well, my grandparents were religious. They passed away. Maybe? Okay, good. Okay, I always go for that, even if I fuck it up sometimes. My grandparents were very religious. Oh my god, I'm only 10 seconds off my subs. 12 minutes into the run. That's really good. My grandparents were very religious when they were alive. But they were mostly like, they didn't go to temple every day or like every weekend or anything like that. They were mostly just like devout Jewish, you know, like they were, you know, they believed in all the teachings and everything like that. But my mom, my brother, and I are not religious in the slightest. Like, I was bar mitzvahed. And then I, like, got the fuck out. I used to believe in God, and then, after my bar mitzvah, I just stopped believing, I guess. I don't really know why. I forget what the turning point was, but I think it was, like, right as I figured out about science and the universe and things like that, it really disillusioned me from the idea of God. So I myself am not religious at all. But I don't really care if other people are. Like, I work at a church. I sing at a church, like, twice a week. And that's how I earn, like, a lot of my monthly income that way. How I've earned money for the past, like, several years. So I'm totally okay with religion. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea of there being some sort of higher power. I'm just not at all convinced by it. Like, if I know that's agnosticism. I'm not really agnostic. Like, I'm open to the idea of religion. I just don't believe in God. I think religion itself is a good thing. think there's a lot of really good things about religion. Oh, okay. That was so close. Almost lost the run to that shit. You think it's evil in general? Yeah. That's fine. Again, like, whatever you guys believe in, I don't really care that much, to be honest. Like, how you choose to live your life or what you believe in, like, does not affect me in the slightest, so I don't give a shit. I've just, like, personally, I've seen the positive influence of religion in people's lives, and I think it's something that's very nice. Dude, sub 25, some of the best. Not bad. We still don't do truck skip. I've never practiced it before. I'm gonna practice it after AGDQ. I believe in flat Earth. Dude, I'm about it. The Earth is just flat, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I feel like you can argue that historically religion has been detrimental. I feel like if you look at it in a very specific vacuum, then yes, if you just look at the wars and shit like that, but I think there's a lot of positive things that religion has done. It's basically given us modern society. But then again, you can also say, like, you know, the ancient Greeks didn't really have any sense of religion other than their, like, I don't know, religion was like a pretty major part of their lives, but not necessarily to the same degree as it is to, like, Catholics. Not a very good Tadano. But we still save time. Peanut, that's an amazing sentence that you just wrote. Ah, shit. Skated fast and ate ass. Dude, that's all I can ask for in my ancient societies, I reckon. Dude, Bolden's been fucking me up today. Okay. I'll take it, even though it's a bad time loss. Alright, and now we're in the NG Plus portion. Just gotta not fuck up anything too major. My body's rejecting it from the blindfold IL. I mean, that's probably true. God, that IL was fucking awful. Get out of my face, dude. Not with this bullshit. Okay. Get out of my face, dude. What the fuck? Why does this only ever happen to me in, like, long NG Plus categories? I didn't mess that up once in NG Plus yesterday. I swear to God, like, there's something fucking fishy going on here. I hate the chickens. This could be a world record. I mean, I could very easily see myself being with this run if I don't make any like major mistakes. My goal is still 25-30, like somewhere around there. So that's like the big target. If I get like 25-3x, I'll be pretty content. Even without train skip. I'm kind of burnt out on Rack 2 NG Plus categories. Like, I basically hammer fisted all 3 categories so hard. And hammer fist is not what it sounds like. That's like in UFC when you hit the back of someone's head. But I guess in this context, actual fisting also works. Okay, that was pretty bad, but could have been a lot worse. Sub 20 Airnos too, not bad. Is anal fisting a wrestling move? It could be. Maybe you could make it one. With enough perseverance, anything's possible here, Peanut. Alright, not a bad Gorn. Only mega turrets? You don't need ultra mega turrets. Like, there's no reason to have them. Plus, I have the weapons I do for a very specific reason, and it's because of the vendor on Smold. No long load. That's fine. You may be disqualified for it. Yeah, I guess you have to like rewrite the rules a little bit, right? We'll have to really figure out this rule set. We'll hammer fist it out later. Oh shit. God damn it. How's it going, Jeremy, by the way? Ah, shit. Alright, pretty rough Snivelac, but I'll still be saving time. That's fair, Nuka. That's a very fair assessment of things. I would argue that it's not necessarily the religion itself, but more so people's really shitty interpretations of things. Yeah, the evangelicals fucking, they love diehards. They love fucking anybody who talks about, like, how shitty other religions are. They're like, yeah, our shitty religion is way less shitty than those other shitty religions. It's pretty epic. Alright, I'll just take a 6-second time save. Could be better, but it always can be. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jeremy. What are these micro movements for? If I let Ratchet go into his idle animation, there's a chance that the Sheepinator will sway away from the boss, and I'll lose the run to it. Okay. That fucking Rhino cancel into Hyper Strike always scares the shit out of me. And now for Rail. We'll do double charge. Oh my god. That's how I know I'm gonna PB, because I always get really sketchy rails when I PB. Like, there's always like 2 spots where I'm about to fall off anytime I PB in this category. It's basically a tradition, and I don't even mean it to be one. Yeah, anybody who's ever said that there was a war on Christmas is actually just like a functional idiot. Like, I don't know how anybody could ever think that unironically. Like, nobody gives a shit about, like, what you call it. Like, I was born and raised Jewish. I say Merry Christmas all the fucking time. No one's ever cared about that. If someone says Happy Hanukkah to me, I say Happy Hanukkah back to them. If somebody says Merry Christmas, I say Merry Christmas. Or like any of the other ones, like, I don't care. Alright, here we go. We gotta take care of Yeetle. Yeetle's been fucking us up today. Yep. Okay. I had to really trust myself there because my eyes were not going to do me any good. I had to trust my instincts. Alright, lower than I think. There we go. Alright, let's not fuck up this. This is the last thing we need to do. Alright, that's world record. Not bad. Bad proto-pet RNG, but that's okay. That only cost us like a second.
Oh my goodness, I did it!
Not bad. Not bad at all. The derust PB.
You did it!
Well, I guess it's technically not a derust. I did do like 4 hours of attempts before this. But this is the derust day. Still some damn good shit. Oh my god, Nuka, that emote's amazing.
I'm just sorry we couldn't get the Helixomorph back. Right.
Oh, is that...
What is wrong with it?
Oh, that's not a Nightbot command. My bad. I thought it was that one.
Battery is in the woods.
Oh well. Yeah, we did it. That was pretty... That was such a casual world record. I never felt nervous at all that whole run. I was just like, alright, well, if I PB, I PB. I'm honestly... Yo, Lilat, really? Who is the other one?
Clank?
I'm honestly, like, pretty content with this. Like, this is very beatable. But at the same time, there's no glaring flaws in this run. I mean, like, obviously there's no Siberia's train skip, which saves like 5 seconds. And I made a couple of mistakes here and there, but overall, I'm pretty okay with this. I'm pretty okay with this run. I think I'm good to leave the category on this for the time being. If I get beaten, I'll come back for sure. But I'm kind of sick of grinding Rack 2, no IMG. I'm sick of grinding no specials. NG Plus, I might want to grind a little bit more just because there's a lot of competition there right now. There's like, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of brewing competition over there. Oh my god, Swedish. I'm so sorry, dude. Realistically, how low do you think it can get? Probably like 25, maybe in the 10s, like 25 10s if it's a really fucking sick run. 25 2x would be a really great run as well. Oh, it could definitely be 1 second fast. It could be many seconds faster. I'll say that much. But I'm content right now with this. I've done a lot of grinding of this category. So I'm going to post this on Twitter.